Joyner Lucas had it. I'm going with Joyner. That's just me.
Yeah.
You think Joyner went too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my opinion is on that.
That's why I wanted it facing.
Yeah, but
I ain't really paying no mind though, man, because I don't like beef that's for the sport. I like beef for a little animosity and my shit. Like, you ain't got to be shooting at each other, but I need it for me to pay attention to. I gotta know y'all don't like each other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
True.
If you doing it just for the sport, I think that's just clout chasing off each other's popularity. I'm not. I don't get invested in that. But if I know y'all motherfuckers don't like each other and I feel that tension, then I'd be all up in that joint.
Yeah. See, and that's why I understood it from Joyner Lucas's perspective, because Tory Lanez been out since like 2014, 15, and he's had 2 or 3 albums by now. He's had the fame and the celebrity for the past couple years, so he has the leverage. Joyner, we just started hearing about Joyner over the past year.
Right.
And granted, he's been bodying everything he's been on, but he hasn't dropped all these albums and had all stuff. He had his mixtapes, but he just hasn't been on that level. So for him to be up here, as in Tory Lanez, to come down and mention, Joyner's name, of course Joyner's going to take that and be like, oh yeah, bet, let's do it. But I feel like Tory Lanez, she should have just,
They in 2 different lanes anyway. Though.
They are.
You know
They are.
That's why I didn't understand. And then when they was doing their IG videos, they both were smiling at each other, bro.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
Because they're not beefing. They cool with each other.
So I ain't pay that shit no mind.
But you know what it is though? Another advantage I feel like Tory had is that he was saving that rap beef shit for Drake back then. He wanted to give Drake all that smoke. But Drake, that shit was a hit or miss. It's like you was not going to win that battle, especially where the Tory Lanez was at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't,
even now.
No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Drake.
That's why they cool, they hash it out. But he really wanted to give him that smoke. So he been holding that shit in, and he been waiting to rap against anybody.
Yeah.
And Joyner Lucas wasn't going to run from it, so that's just how it went.
And he still fucking lost. He waited all that time and still lost. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. But I thought that shit was fire, though, man. It was cool. Like I said, as far as for the culture goes or whatever, shit like that, like, we don't, a lot of niggas be fake beefing to do this. This shit's dumb. And then both niggas be whack. We don't want to hear none of that. At least these are 2 niggas that can actually do the shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that aspect, so that was cool. But I've been waiting for this. What are the fucking odds? Now... if y'all don't know about this is a segment called What Are the Fucking Odds? La leads this segment because she always got some wild ass story that's either happened to her or even happened to her within the past 2 weeks from the last time we filmed this shit. So, and she give us the story, never heard what's going on. So, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so usually I talk about the shit that I've experienced within the last couple weeks or week or whatever. Today I'm gonna have to do something different. Like, it's not about me, but it's about someone who's extremely close to me. My fucking mother. Okay? And I can't, the shit is just throwing me left. So, she apparently started talking to this dude at her job who's younger than me. Okay? Mind you, my fucking mother is like 52 years old.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
That's what's up.
52. And the dude is like 27.
True shit.
Right? So I'm like, okay, Ma, at the end of the day, I'm like, you got this. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. Fuck, I ain't got to tell you nothing. Because if you anything like me, like, what the fuck? I get it. My parents, they savage. You know what I'm saying? No, not the fucking case. That's the fuck.
Oh, shit.
This lady, y'all, this boy was calling my mother all day, every day, wanting to see her. She was curving his ass. You feel what I'm saying? Playing him. About a month, playing him. Pick up the phone when she wants to. I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it. Fuck it. You see him when you see him. He all at the job acting a damn fool while you're not answering my call. Embarrassing the shit out of both of them. So then I'm like, all right, Mom, I think it's just time that you cut this nigga off for the simple fact is that y'all have to work together and this shit gonna get messy. You know what I'm saying? People gonna end up being in your fucking business. So she keep on saying, boo boo, I'm gonna cut him off, cut him off. I'm like, all right, bet. The past couple fucking days, y'all, excuse my language, I love my mother dearly. This bitch been feeling this nigga. Like she didn't went over this nigga's house.
Okay.
They go out to eat. Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Get them on. This bitch pay. What the fuck are you doing?
She doing the cougar.
That's
the cougar move. That's the cougar move.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
that's the cougar move.
But wait a minute, it gets worse. So then they go to the mall or whatever. She tell this nigga to browse around. This nigga really browse around and come back with some fucking garments. Like, pay for this. So she's like, I'm not paying for that.
Oh, nah.
So I'm like, Mom, You tripping. Like, I'm really, like, mad at you right now. Then this bitch called me last night, y'all. I'm like, what? We did it. Bitch, you're dumb. And I hope that nigga use you for whatever the fuck he can get.
But that's
you feel what I'm saying? Because you had the upper hand, and she insists on that she still has the upper hand. No, the fuck you don't. This nigga has the upper hand. You didn't pay for shit. Bullshit. Hey. He fucked you. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? You're done now. And at this point, it's nothing that you can say to me about nothing. I'm looking at you totally fucking different because that's not how you do it. I told this bitch, this nigga is young as shit and he's only looking at you for an opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? He's not interested in you. Granted, this nigga only been here for 8 months. He's not looking for you. He wants you because he can get settled. Right. He don't know no fucking body. You feel what I'm saying? Before they started kicking it, she told this nigga, I think you'll be good for my daughter. That nigga don't want me because he already know I can't get over on your motherfucking daughter. You feel what I'm saying? Your daughter not rocking like that. I prefer you because you dumb as shit. You feel what I'm saying? You a dumb motherfucker. You let me fuck you. In the code. In my room that's cold as shit in. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry for my mother on blast like that. But that shit just blew me. No.
Sorry, so look, this I see this from two perspectives, and one of them is yours, being as though this is your mother. So, and normally how you handle men, that's why you have this disappointment.
I'm so disappointed.
Exactly. So you're like, Mom, come on, like you ain't supposed to be falling for this shit. You
not a youngin' so soon. This nigga's playing you.
But now,
but you don't know that.
Yeah, that's why I'm with you. Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Yeah, now. Let's set that aside and understand the reason why she's talking to him in the first place. Let's not get it twisted. She's only talking to this nigga for some dick. Right. I don't think that she's talking to a 27-year-old at her age.
My thing is this, okay, well, let's fuck. Every time that nigga call you, can you do this, can you do that? I'm not running to you. What the fuck you want? I call you when I want to fuck.
But that's her way of, it's like, that's the
But then, no, you can't really say that she only wanted, let's not say this. Because you can't really say that she only wanted for dick. Because then she's saying that it wasn't supposed to happen and they didn't even finish. So what the fuck are you talking to him for then? Because if you didn't want to fuck or you feel like you're not going to fuck no more, then you got to give me some logic to the bullshit as to why this shit is even going on, why you even entertaining this shit. It's nothing you can tell me right now that can make me be like, okay, you talking to him for this. What the fuck?
It's like the reverse. Just think about it as the reverse situation between an older man chasing a younger female. It's just the difference between your mom and this younger guy.
I don't agree with you.
No, because when I was fucking with my older nigga, that nigga I got over.
Because
she's not getting over.
You see, that's the thing. I think older men deal with younger women for a different reason than older women deal with younger men. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Because I get what you're saying, but say like if she just want to fuck. Say how like some older men just want to fuck. Yeah. You want to do certain things, so
but
you
we
can
can't
get
even
there
say
just
that it's about sex because it's not sex.
That's not what it
is.
So
it's not about sex. No,
okay,
we don't. Actually don't know.
If it was just about sex, they wouldn't have went to no movies.
They wouldn't have went out to eat.
They wouldn't have went to no mall.
No.
But then
he might have to do all that to fuck though.
Yeah, but he didn't
pay for shit.
She
so what
paid
the fuck
for
are we doing here?
Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, if my only thing is to fuck, then hell yeah, I'm gonna show this older woman. Yeah, I can
throw
pay
that
for
money
this.
in.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know
because he paying with his time.
Because 9 times out of 10, most young dudes that mess with cougars, they are expected. The older woman, to
take care of them,
dish the money out,
dish up everything. Yes, and that's what I'm trying to get her to understand.
That's the same thing as a sugar daddy.
This nigga about to
These
work
young
you.
women, they put in the time. My time costs.
Yeah, no, but I was saying it was different from a male's perspective because
that's what I'm trying to get her to understand.
Men don't
He's about to work you.
only date younger women just to fuck. It's not just for that. I feel
like
what's the other reasons?
Because younger women are easier to manipulate.
Yes.
You can train a younger girl to do the shit that you want to do versus you dealing with a...
No, hold on. Because it's about the age difference now because some of these young joints will run circles on these old
I'm not saying
like
they
myself.
would, but what I'm saying... Right. What I'm saying is that the old nigga can still fuck people in his age range. Like, it's not like he has to go to the 20 whoever yo to get some ass. He don't. Yeah. He chooses that because he knows that. Like, think about women. Women love older men, right? Naturally.
Okay, yeah.
So that already put him in advantage off bucks just because he's an older man.
Okay.
So she's gonna look at it from that perspective or whatever, call him daddy, do all this goofy shit, whatever. But that's what it is, and I think men cater to that side of it too, not just the whole I want to fuck some younger pussy, but the dynamic's different. And I think older women get younger guys not because like it's the younger stamina dick. Like this nigga gonna fuck me in my 40s and 50s. Like these older niggas can't because they lose their stamina in their 40s and 50s. They can't keep their dick up X, Y, and Z.
And they got pills for that.
They
now.
do, but I'm
they
saying
got pumps on their dicks now. These motherfuckers pump their
but
dick.
some niggas right. Some niggas are with that and some niggas are not. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, they just go get them a young nigga who ain't got to worry about all that shit, ain't got to buy Viagra, ain't got to get the pump, ain't got to do that. They just, spend a little change and they get... Yeah, so the dynamic's a little different, but so back to what you were saying, I understand. You feel like, Mom, don't let this nigga play you for all this shit. Just to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get some dick from him, but don't
spend nothing. Because now he's looking at it like, I got this old bitch doing whatever I want.
Yeah.
She coming out, she fucking me in the cold, she taking me around in her car, I ain't got no car, she buying me food. You feel what I'm saying? That looks bad on you. She's talking about something, boo-boo. I got it. No, you don't.
That's
you don't have it.
That's crazy.
That quick, this shit got out of control. And he's winning. You're not.
I still don't agree with that shit, man. Some younger dudes, it's not all about what I can use an older woman for. Yeah. Some dudes, like, I don't deal with women my age or younger because they're dumb. These days, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run across a dumb one. Now you get this older one that's been around the block. She know what's up.
She fucking in the cold.
Well, he might have fucked her in the cold to try to set an example. Maybe you could
buy me a fucking heater,
buy some heat.
But
whatever.
That's what I'm saying. While you just saying that, she still has the upper hand.
Look, so when y'all come in
that
here
ain't
one day
true.
and it's cold,
that ain't true. That ain't true, La. That ain't true. I understand your frustration.
In my eyes, I'm sorry, you can't fuck
you.
Unless you buy me something. Call it what you want.
Whoa.
You cannot fuck unless I feel like I'm getting something out of the deal. Fuck that. Call me what you want. Say what you want.
We talk about that right quick, please.
Hey, I'm telling you now.
That's interesting right there.
I'm telling you now. She has a criteria list. That's what we said. The number one thing you gotta eat some ass.
I'm sorry. You
gotta do something.
You gotta do something.
You gotta eat ass.
You cannot walk around here and say, "Oh, I fucked Law." Make sure you put what you did for me at the end of that. You fucked me, but I had to pay. I had to buy that bitch set. I had to get that bitch this. Because niggas talk too much, for one. And you're not going to brag about what the fuck you did, and I just got fucked for free. Who fucks for free?
And Joe,
you're not my dude.
Joe, before you even think about
y'all just glossing over this shit.
No. Joe, before you even want to go in, young, the niggas that she talked to, young, I think they deserve it. Goddamn stories.
Yeah, they deserve
it.
It's not just sitting up
sweaty
here.
dicks.
Yeah, they deserve it.
She messed with some of the most.
I seen a meme earlier though that it was funny because it had the woman on there talking about his dick little. The next line said, he came quick. He couldn't last. It was this. It was that. And the bottom line, the dude was down there and said, I still fuck though.
Yeah.
So regardless if he paid for it or whatever, like me, the younger me, I listen to my older brother.
Baby.
My older brother is like, I'm not going to take you. By the time I take you to the movies, take you out to eat, bought a hotel, whatever, I done spent $250.
Right.
When I could just give you this flat out,
I'm about to say
I
that.
could just give you
Fuck
this flat out $100.
Give me the money.
Cause she gonna take less. She'll take less when it's just cash.
Nah, I ain't say no motherfucker less, but that money that you put for that hotel, all that. What the fuck you need to do all that for? Give the money.
Before all that. So to save your time, to save my time, take this $150, let me fucking get the fuck on. Now you can say what you want. He paid for it, it don't matter. I fucked.
Yeah. And I got paid.
And I'm not the type to go brag anyway about if I fuck.
At the end of the day, we all on the same page. You got the pussy, I got the money, and we good. That's how it should be. But you're not about to sit up here and say, "Oh, I just fucked this girl.
Well,
I've been fucking this girl. You ain't did shit
the
to me."
money and not the dick though.
Well, see, the thing is, if you fuck her good enough, the next time you ain't gonna need
You
no
might
money.
not need to pay.
Ain't no might. You
gotta
fuck her good
pay
enough,
in
you
the
ain't gonna
first
need
place? I
it.
get where you
Hold
coming
up,
from.
because this is what I say. Because this is what I say. When I was out there doing me, right, motherfucker, I used to tell these chicks this, right? If you independent, it's no. If you independent like most women try to claim they are through songs and through they bravado and all, all that. There's no reason for you to be coming in introduction trying to figure out what you can get from me.
Can I say something?
Place.
I'm not a rapper, so I ain't saying none of that shit.
You
You feel what I'm saying? I don't sing either. So, but you know what? Yeah, but because it's a lot of females at my job who walk around hungry. I'm hungry. Bitch, did you just fuck that nigga, suck that nigga the other night? He couldn't give you no money to eat. I should not be hungry. I should not be none of that shit. If you're fucking me, why can't you have, like, come on now, you can't help me?
No, but it's just a nut.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah.
It's a nut. See, and that, you know what? It's
just a nut.
I blame that on society, right? Society creates that mindset that the pussy, soon as a man enters the pussy, the man instantly owes something.
He paid from day one.
What you mean?
From when you slide your dick in, you pay.
Yes.
From day one. Even if it's not cash,
It's
you
something.
pay. You
But
pay.
it shouldn't be that way. That's what I'm
Just think of
saying.
your dick as a credit card.
It
You
should-
slide in
It
the
shouldn't be
machine.
that way,
But
but unfortunately it
The
is.
thing is, now you gotta reverse the role because that's the type of way I am. Now, in order for me to stick this in there, you gotta pay. You're gonna pay from day one.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, see,
There
when the
you go.
roles
There
are
you go.
reversed, then it's
Yeah.
a different ballgame.
We talking about equality these days.
Yeah,
right? You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody carry it differently. You have to.
Yeah.
I see so many people out here. Bitch, I don't have my daughter need Pampers. Da, 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 da. But you just fuck somebody.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
you
no,
couldn't
no,
even
no,
give you
no.
$10 for a
And-
pack of Pampers. Like, what the fuck are we doing
Can
here?
I
You feel
say
what I'm
this?
saying?
Can the king
Hustling the
speak?
pussy is
The
something.
king is going to speak.
And the kings.
Hey, look. All you motherfucking fathers, yo, ain't no motherfucking mother should say I need Pampers. Nigga, step up and motherfucking provide for your goddamn motherfucking child. If your baby mother need motherfucking Pampers, send that motherfucking shit to your motherfucking
There you
baby
go.
mother.
This
go.
motherfucking
God damn it.
character.
This for all the
That
motherfucking fathers out here.
I ain't
Look,
even
you better
realize
motherfucking.
Here you go.
I'm sorry.
Just
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Just buy the Pampers.
Just buy the goddamn
Don't
Pampers.
give
Look,
her the money. Just buy the Pampers.
Walmart that shit. Walmart her some goddamn Pampers and she need Pampers for that goddamn
said
baby.
Walmart.
It ain't that goddamn expensive. You got a job, you motherfuckers. Go ahead and
Okay,
continue.
look.
You can Uber some
But
goddamn
the
Pampers,
moral
bitch.
of the story is, you know, it's only, I tell people all the time, it's only one person who can win. Both people can't win. So at the end of the day, I refuse. I'm
Shit,
not going to
it-
lose.
it's-
I'm not
It
gonna
wouldn't be a
lose.
such thing as a tie if both motherfuckers couldn't win.
Yeah.
Well, in my book,
I like that.
in my book, per se,
I like that.
my book,
Yeah, in your
it's
book.
only one winner. In my book.
So a nigga gonna always
And
lose
in
fucking
your
shit.
book, you're always the winner.
I'm not going to lose.
So a nigga's
I don't
always
put myself in a
losing
situation
fucking-
to lose.
So like I said, in your book, you're
Yeah.
always
Yes,
winning.
in my book.
And she ain't got no problem saying that shit.
That's a fucked up position
What?
to put a nigga in.
Nah,
You
he
in a
saying
loser
so that means
column,
that
nigga.
every guy's gonna lose fucking with you because you're always gonna be the winner.
Yes.
It's like, yes.
And
But
that's
in her
I'm
eyes.
not say this though because
That's
I,
in her
So
eyes.
imagine
But-
the guy she's gonna keep fucking with.
But
though.
check this though. Go ahead, Marcus.
But only reason the reason the guys always lose with live because they do not follow the goddamn rules.
You don't. They don't.
There are
What rules?
specific rules with live.
That's one thing.
And if
with
you
her, I
like
will say.
she'll tell
She's
you off the
specific.
break, you know, keep it real, let me know what's up, and just keep this shit discreet. Simple as fuck.
Simple rules.
And
She-
these
like,
niggas
she
coming
OG
in like,
and shit. She
if
like,
you
you
come
got
in and
three
trying to
bitches,
think
keep
you
on
an
three bitches. I
OG,
don't give a
like
fuck
look,
about just you know, like
I'm gonna work her, I'm gonna do
So
my
I get
own
it.
rules.
I get it.
Nah, nigga, I see what the
Yes.
fuck you doing, fuck you, I'm about to use your bitch
Yeah.
ass. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Every story
All the time.
she's told,
Yeah.
every story I hear behind the scenes, young, the shit is so simple. You look at it like, okay, you only had to do this, this, and that. You could have had it fucking sweet. Oh, but you want to do some extracurricular shit.
Yeah.
You want to think you a bad
I will
boy.
say-
So,
Niggas don't know how
so
to
would
keep
you
it real.
blame that on the niggas or the picker?
I blame it on the niggas. For the simple
They
fact,
voted
look,
for
no,
me.
if this is what you really want, and if she's saying keep it real, I don't care what your situation is, just keep it real with me, and I'm gonna roll with it, and you still wanna lie,
Yeah.
and do dumb shit, That's on you.
Yep.
What is there to lie about?
They lie about dumb shit.
Exactly.
I mean, because if I just want to fuck,
lie, bro.
I'm gonna say,
Niggas
here's
lie all the
here's my
time.
number.
Niggas lie like shit, bro.
When you ready to do what
you
know I
you
want
have
to
to be
do,
specific
call me.
about.
That's what
I'm
I'm
asking
do.
you.
But
What's
she
your
want to ask
situation?
like that. She
What's
needs
this?
to.
What's
She
that?
know the situation. Exactly. Know the situation. All right, you just want to do this X, Y, and Z. But let me know everything behind X, Y, and Z. So I can know how to act.
So I can act accordingly.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And niggas
But
can
niggas
handle
don't
that,
do
though.
that.
And they don't do it.
They still want to lie. Whole time you got a whole wife at home.
Yeah, nigga.
You understand?
And then like the wife, maybe she know the wife, and then she might be talking about him when she could not be talking about him as this fuck up a situation.
But niggas
Where
don't
she
believe they
benefiting and he benefiting.
Yeah, niggas feel like, oh, if I tell you the truth, I can't fuck.
Yeah.
No, but the truth is what's going to make me want to fuck.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
now we on the same page with shit.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
You be surprised with women.
Anywho.
go through.
Yo.
He was on this for a brick.
All right, look, this
Sorry.
it's all good.
Y'all just got to know La a little bit more.
That's a good one. But look, I'm gonna breeze by this next topic because it has a lot to do with what I just talked about in the first topic. Now, the third topic that I had for today was gonna be about entrepreneurship. And we talk about hiring friends and hiring like people that you don't know for your business partners, whatever. And they tied us to the 69 thing about him fucking employing his friends and they
Not
fucking him over.
69 the position.
Yeah.
The artist.
Takashi 69.
The artist.
Just my
Thank you
face
for the
like,
clarification. You know? So, since I'm gonna make this one quick, because we did spend a lot of time on both topics. What I'm gonna say is that I do agree. I was talking about this the other day to my cousin. I'm like, he was like, yo, when I get home and I do this, I'm not paying a bunch of niggas a bunch of shit. I'm not gonna have a big ass entourage of that. I said, look, I feel like you only should pay probably 3 people ever. And that's your fucking your accountant to make sure your money good, your manager, and your fucking lawyer.
Yep.
That's it. If you got them 3,
You're
that's
good.
it. You're
You're
good.
good.
Everybody else, y'all come along for the ride. Y'all not fucking spitting these bars. Y'all not on this stage with me. Like, I get it. So I'm gonna make sure y'all alright. But I don't owe y'all shit.
Nothing.
So if y'all want to roll with me, roll with me.
Just
But as
being
far
there
as
should
like
be
cutting
like,
checks with
yeah.
motherfuckers, 3 motherfuckers, okay? Like I said, your fucking accountant, your fucking manager, and your goddamn lawyer. That's
Hey,
it.
but those niggas be the ones robbing you too.
Mhm.
The accountant. The accountant. See, that's the thing.
But you got to find somebody who you just
You have to
really do your
always
research, man.
pay somebody to watch somebody.
Yeah.
But see, and that's how it gets crazy. But my thing is that I get the accountant is gonna be your trickiest one. The manager can't eat unless he does his job. If he does his job and you get your shows and you get your looks and you get your TV plugs and all this stuff, then he eats.
Mm-hmm.
When
but the accountant know them motherfucking numbers and I don't.
that's
So
what I'm
then you
saying.
can
That's
make
why I said
them
the
numbers look
accountant is
good,
going to be your
even though you stealing
trickiest
from me.
person. You know what I'm saying? So unless you sitting with that motherfucker every single day,
Yeah.
what did we do today? What did we bring in? What did we take away? You have to do this shit every day. Like, just because you got to pay this nigga, you have to trust him to run the money. We don't trust that nigga to just be like, oh, he gonna run it. I ain't got nothing to worry about. You got everything to worry about.
To tell you the truth, really, if you want to really want to be smart about it, young accountant is fucking easy as shit. My dumb ass can fucking do it.
Yeah.
It is.
I can do your taxes, all that good shit. It's not that hard. Especially if you make it, just go take some motherfucking classes, learn the shit, do the accounting yourself so you don't have to fucking worry about nobody else.
Yeah, because
that's think about some of these rappers who are actually smart and don't have to worry about that shit. You gotta think ahead of a game. This motherfucker is chess, not checkers, bitch.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, that drink gone.
But no.
Drink gone.
But no, real shit.
Bitch.
The thing is that the reason why niggas don't get into the finances part because they don't fully understand taxes. They don't understand like cuts. They don't understand royalties. They don't understand advances. They don't understand. It's a lot of things about the game that they don't get that accountants understand. You know what I'm saying? So
they don't want to ask questions and do the research to figure out what the fuck it is. And that's why you get fucked.
Yeah, so that's a tricky one. But okay, look, fuck that. We're going to get off that topic because we got more shit to talk about. Let's get right into this hot seat, man. If you don't know about the hot seat.
Good questions I got to ask this motherfucker right here.
Now, the hot seat, of course, all our guests always get in the hot seat. One question from each person on the panel. We're going to ask him a question. If he answers truthfully, then he good to go. If he can't answer that shit, he got to take a shot. And the new rule that we came up with is that if he answers all the questions without taking a shot, we have to add something to that shit.
Yep.
So whoever the next guest on the show is going to be fucked up. So sorry for you.
All right, boy, son.
And
cheap shit get you fucked up.
So anybody got their question offhand?
Marcus.
Oh yeah.
AKA can I go first?
The king.
The king.
Can I go first?
I got some.
Okay.
Okay. Well, earlier, you know, when we were, who was it? I think it was me and D. We was talking, and you was explaining to us that, you had drama within your podcast with the women.
Yeah.
Did you ever fuck one of them?
Nah. Nope.
So no drama from them because of you.
That's
Hell
actually
nah.
a good question.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
didn't think about it.
I'm actually one of the guys that don't have to fuck every woman that I come across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they want to fuck?
I don't know. You know why? I can't say I don't know because these days.
Did they try?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It was all professional.
All professional.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, but another thing, like he is on his podcast. Tell us about that right quick.
Oh yeah, Crown 360. You know, every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. on blissfm.com. We do a little internet radio station podcast where we promote entrepreneurship with artists and up and coming people trying to start their own fashion labels and everything. We have a bunch of guests every week. We have guests with people. We have rappers, singers, songwriters, models. You know what I'm saying? We just had some BBW models came down that joint, show love, and everybody, if you know me, you know I love BBW. So that shit was like fire. You feel me? So yeah, so it was like like I said, we've been doing it for a year. And we've been getting a lot of love, so that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Me, Hunter, be a cool Hunter. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what's up.
And that's his podcast. Make sure y'all check it out.
Go
You
check
know
it
what?
out.
Yeah, we on YouTube.
Everybody got to show love. We show love to him. He showing love to us.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what's up.
You know, we just started. His shit has already been running.
Yeah.
So if you ain't been checking it out, make sure you check it out.
This dumb motherfucker.
That's my man,
right
OG.
here.
I call him OG, triple OG, because this nigga is real.
And we get crazy like y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's what's up.
Good, okay.
Oh, and tell them how they can reach you again.
What's
your podcast?
Crown 360. We on YouTube. We on we go post live on Facebook and IG. You know what I'm saying? And we on
What's the name of it?
Crown 360.
Crown 360, motherfuckers.
Yeah. And we on blissfm.com as well.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else got a question for the hot seat?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the old school question.
Real niggas tell the truth, so it's like it's not,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
True.
Real niggas tell the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't got one?
No.
All right. You know,
Niggas
the old question that always kind of breaks people. All right, who's that one person, full name, that you fucked up on that you wish you could have back? What's her name?
Damn, you go.
That's the great question.
That's always the
That's
goal.
always the good one. That gets
What's
you.
her name? Like, God damn, yo, I wish I could have that
Like,
whole
I
thing
miss
back.
her.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm Gucci. I'm just gonna say her name. Chardonnay Hargrove.
Okay, Chardonnay Hargrove.
Chardonnay
He missed
No,
it,
he
boo.
missed that old
Look.
thing, Chardonnay.
My man, look, he doing good for himself. He got his podcast popping. You know what I'm saying? He out here chilling.
Hit
And he
him
wants
up.
you to know.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Get him
man.
up.
Hey,
Nigga,
keep-
stupid.
my nigga miss you, alright? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's all.
yo.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
miss
it.
you.
Yo, nothing too much.
Hey,
You know what I'm
yo.
saying?
He
Just
said nothing too
he
much.
think about you
Hey, yo.
sometimes.
He
That's
think
all.
about you sometimes.
You can tell too. You can tell.
Yeah, he missing that joint.
This motherfucker had the sweater on the whole show.
Yeah.
Ain't sweat all day. Ask one question. This motherfucker got beads of sweat on him.
Wait, what's that question?
Eyebrows and everything, nigga. Shit. Because I know a nigga gonna be like, oh, really, nigga? I knew you was still on that bitch.
Oh, that's funny.
Anybody else got any questions?
Oh, man.
Shit.
That
Come
was,
on.
Ask him the reverse question.
that was the one I was looking at.
Who was the least?
Oh yeah, so who was the
hell
bride
yeah,
you
who was
regret the
the
most?
least? That's what,
Oh,
yeah.
I wish I'd never met that bitch in my
That's
life.
easy, nigga. That's Crystal Staggers.
Crystal
Crystal
Staggers.
Staggers.
Let me
What
holler
the fuck
at you,
did you do to him, Crystal?
Let me holler at you
Oh,
real quick.
yeah.
I bet she's still single.
Oh, yeah.
I bet she's still single.
Now,
Crystal.
she murdered the nigga. She cheated on me.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Savage
Crystal
like.
go hard.
All right, look here.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Wow.
Come on, Crystal.
You was an evil bitch. You was an evil
That's
bitch.
worse than me, Crystal.
Damn you, Crystal.
Now,
You evil motherfucker.
I understand you think you happy now and shit because you got your husband and all that good shit, but I'm gonna tell you now, you know, karma's a bitch.
It definitely is.
You can't just cheat on my man and then think that this marriage is. No, I'm just like, Crystal, come on, do better, Crystal. Come on, don't cheat on your husband and shit.
Oh, what was the last name?
Stagger.
Stagger.
Come on, you know she was
Let that
like
shit
That
out, man.
nigga sound like a something dangerous.
Straggler.
All in the heart, nigga. All in the heart.
Hurt my man feelings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you cry?
Oh, nigga, I cried for 8 hours. It was
He got real.
He cried a whole working shift.
8-hour drive.
It was an 8-hour drive from South Carolina.
Oh my
That's when you know
the whole trip.
a
White
nigga-
people beside me
a brother-
laughing and shit.
A brother got feelings when he drops the tears. Especially this
Oh,
OG
You
ass
know,
number.
motherfucker got feelings
I
when he
work with
drive
this
8
nigga.
hours.
Yeah.
This nigga don't cry for shit. You can stand many times till you go cry.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so, but sometimes I'm gonna tell you though, I say a heartbreak is something everybody should go through though, like a real heartbreak.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder when you're older versus when you're younger. When you're younger, like your life is still moving fast. You know what I'm saying? You got shit to do. Y'all going out to clubs. Y'all doing shit to kind of keep you occupied and shit. It's way harder when you're older because you understand emotions a lot better and you got less shit to do. So you sitting there like,
thinking about this shit.
man, what? That shit
Losing weight.
My homeboy, right? My homeboy, he's like, he's in his 30s and shit, right? My homeboy in his 30s and shit, and he hasn't officially felt like what that shit feels like.
That shit is horrible.
man.
I'm like, nigga,
fucking world.
I said, y'all pray for you, my nigga, 'cause that's just some hard shit.
It is very hard.
You know what I'm saying? But at some point, he gonna have to go through that shit. But yes, everybody need to go through some heartbreak, man.
Yes.
Get that shit off. You'll
I would
understand
say-
yourself more better and all that.
I would say with a heartbreak, with anything you deal with, any type of relationship with any person, you need to learn something from it. Either learn about yourself or learn about other people. Don't try to be bitter or corrupt about the shit. Just learn something positive. Right? Learn something either you gotta change or you learn something you attracting.
Real shit.
But your heartbreak is something serious, and you need to actually take that shit and learn from it. Because basically, it's just data that you need to fix.
Yeah. At the end, it's an L, and it's either gonna be a loss or a lesson. That's up to you. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't learned shit, that's a motherfucking loss, nigga. Because you gonna repeat them same steps all over.
Technically, yeah.
If you
you
learn something from
you
it,
have to learn something. If you don't learn something, like you say, you're gonna repeat the dumb shit.
Period. That's crazy. All right, so our last topic.
Oh wait. Was that enough questions? That was 1, 2,
That was
3.
three.
It was three at least. It was at least 3.
We need one more.
One more. Come on, one more.
Somebody, nigga, you.
I took that one from you. The second one.
No, I thought
I
she took that.
created the second one, and then D just took it because I gave it first.
Okay,
so,
what's
yeah,
up?
we all
She gave
it.
She gave the first one.
These
You said
motherfuckers threw me
the
under.
I said the one.
You all ass over this shit.
I
I don't want to add more to this shit right here, but you're gonna make me, huh? Come on with a deal breaker. Come on.
You of all people don't have something good to say out your fucking mouth.
God damn.
And I ain't gonna let you slide. You gonna get on for a question.
Man, a lot of steam.
come up with something for me. Then,
I
right?
did.
What?
It was hard as shit for me to get that one.
Well, damn. I'm sorry that I can't come up with some shit.
Oh man.
Oh.
That Mr. Flatliner.
Oh! Calling you out.
Hey, look.
Oh.
Have you ever
Alright.
had sex with a homeboy's ex-girl, a homeboy's mother, or sister?
Now,
I don't need you to.
He's trying to get over with this shit right here.
You don't have to. You can either pick one or two things. You can either pick the homeboy name,
okay.
or you could just say the name of the person that you did it, and then only your homeboy is gonna know.
I mean, I could say the homie name, but what if I wanted to fuck the mother? But I just didn't because I felt like it would have been wrong, but I could have though.
Hold the mother was throwing that you?
Yeah, she
could have.
Could've fucked your mother.
She called me one of them. I called her one of them vulnerable moments and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell his name. What the fuck is his name?
No, what's the mother?
No bullshit. What's the mama name?
Oh,
Nah, I ain't even gonna do that. I was gonna say, I'm gonna pick the other one. G Money and Dominique. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
shit like that. G
You
Money
fucked
Dominique.
that Jones?
No, he
He
could have fucked their mom.
No. I fucked. Well, I could have banged the homie girl and shit, but her pussy was John Raw.
Whoa.
Raw.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Hold on.
Yeah,
In your terms, raw. As you was gonna fuck, but it had a little
I pulled
twang
the
to
drawers down, and all I could think about was Red Lobster.
Oh,
Shut up!
Lord
Yeah.
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Was it the biscuit like yeasty or was
Nah,
it
it
the
was like,
crabs?
the lobster when they got the shit tied up and they in the fucking
Oh,
That's what
I got you. I
Yeah,
got
it
you.
was that
Oh,
little
man.
boofing joint, like, because she just came after a little party, so I guess a nigga was rubbing all up on her in the party, whatever. So when
Oh, she had the sweaty.
Yeah,
booth
box.
sweaty
that
tank.
booth.
a boot box.
My face went down and came back up, nigga.
Your face was down. Hold on. So you were gonna eat it?
I was gonna tear it down, shawty. But then with the motherfucker, when I felt that shit coming, I said,
Hold on, wait a minute. What else would you do?
Woo!
You was gonna eat your man's girl. I tell you what, if any of my mans ever eat my girl,
they take baths, right?
you done sucked the dick. I'm telling you now, you done sucked the dick.
Because I'm trying to figure out.
That's not factual. Because this niggas out here that kiss bitches that just got through sucking dick.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, they did the same thing you talk about there. These niggas you smoking blunts with. Not you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
But I'm just saying, man.
But back to last question, what else would you do? Step up and
Well,
I mean, you said you're going to eat the John, you going to...
At the party, almost.
No, but see, I never ate ass, but I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not... I just don't see what the flavor. Yeah, yeah.
The flavor?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's shitty.
No,
don't talk to things like that.
I got that.
Yes.
How you gonna go in the ass and say it's shit?
Not in the ass.
I mean, that's where you shout.
If anybody who wants their ass ate, they're gonna make sure that shit is immaculately clean.
You would hope so.
Yeah, you would hope so. Let's just say that. Let's say that. I'ma just say you hope so.
I don't trust people that way.
Cause I done ran across a couple dingleberries on a bitch before.
Shut the fuck up, James.
Yeah,
only
man.
you.
I'm trying to tell you.
You lied.
You hit a jump from the back and get the grabbing and see that little piece of tissue, it'll fuck you up.
Alright, next. This nigga just did the most, and I didn't even think that he was gonna say nothing about no fucking tissue.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, that shit'll throw you off.
What the fuck?
I'm
What we doing
on me.
here?
That joint with the lights on.
I don't know.
You had
How
the
the
lights
fuck
on.
Yeah, I don't like fucking in the dark.
This motherfucker
Yeah,
said tissue. Look at Marcus' face, cause he's done.
Yeah, I don't fucking no
Oh,
dark.
my
I
God.
need to see what's going on, but yeah.
Fuck that. Not lights on all the time now.
Bullshit. Bright ass
Hey.
studio lights and shit.
Next topic, goddamn it.
Alright, last topic, man. We're gonna talk.
Dingleberries.
This motherfucker
Fuck.
said tissue.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about being used, man. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we're gonna talk about being used and shit, man. And when I say being used, all of these things kind of fit together if you see what's going on with the what are the fucking odds, even with the whole everything fits together right now. Being used. You can use someone in a bad way, you can use somebody in a good way. You can use it. You can use people to the point where you both can excel in a situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of different ways you can do that. But that's the topic, man, being used.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, me personally, to kind of think of a way to give all three different scenarios. Like we talked about earlier with like the cougars and the old niggas dating, like you use people for whatever your reason is. It may not be like, you know, you may not look at it as like a blatant, like I'm just completely using you for this, but I feel like that's what everything is. Relationships are like that, because you may need somebody for whatever the reason is. You may need love. You don't want to be lonely. You may need financial financial shit.
Mm-hmm.
You may need a lot of different reasons why you could use somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I think relationships are based around using each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like, I'm going to use you and you going to use me. You know what I'm saying? But we cool with it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what a relationship is.
And don't get offended by being used, because actually the only reason they get into a relationship with you is to use you to fulfill their needs. Just make sure the needs they're using you for isn't perverted or crazy. Hopefully. Or nothing that you could benefit as well.
But it's using and networking two different things.
Oh, sorry.
Same thing, actually.
We cranking like that. That's just hitting right there.
No, because if you networking, that means it's a reciprocation of what we're using for each other. But if you're using me, I think that's one side.
But somebody could use you for networking as the fact is that I'm networking with the people you know, but you're not networking with anything from me.
Yeah.
So that would be still a using situation. Maybe you on like say like somebody who has nothing and you say like you pop and you it. You have a lot of networking with other people. So say a female use you to network and get her shit up and popping.
But I think that's still networking though.
Yeah, I mean,
but
networking and using
it's still
is
using
the same
you to
thing.
network with other people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost the
It
same
sounds
thing.
better.
It
Yeah.
sounds better.
But
It sounds better.
It's like when a nigga say, I'm being cheap or frugal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like you still being cheap, but it sounds better to say frugal.
Frugal,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, cheap.
Sound
Yeah,
better.
yeah. But I get it. But like I get what you're saying. Like networking is based on like both sides. Like it's an equal opportunity versus just one person using somebody and the other person don't have shit to gain.
I'm about to say, because in a relationship, nigga, if that shit being used, if it's one sided, that shit ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
What's the understanding? If it's one sided, it ain't gonna work.
And that's how a lot of relationships are fucked up because one person is usually gaining and the other person is usually just getting.
Like for instance, I can't speak no more about this nigga at the job who. Him and his girl not fucking at all, but she gets everything. Like
vacations,
this nigga vacations and you driving her car. I mean his car, you can crash the car, but they not fucking at all. But she's gaining everything. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly.
This nigga tripping.
He's dumb as shit. But it's a lot of niggas like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand how many niggas that I know that are like that is holding on to some bullshit and they're not gaining anything. But the girl is gaining everything. And it's crazy to me because when I ask them, so why y'all not having sex? And it's just like, well, she doesn't want to. No, because she's fucking someone else. You feel what I'm saying? She's gaining everything from you and fucking another nigga. That's what the fuck is really going on.
So all she's doing is winning.
That's what I'm saying. So you're never going to get me to understand that some, especially a female, saying that I just don't feel like I just don't want to.
You know what? I tell them all the time. All that I don't want to, or we beefing, or we not fucking because I get it. I hear all the time, but she don't want to fuck because I'm disrespectful. She don't want to fuck because I cursed her out. Man, fuck all that. After we done cussing each other out, and I'm mad at you, can we fuck now?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. All that, I'm not gonna be mad at you for months at a time and still try to use that as an excuse. But at this point, we're done completely. We not fucking. Let's move on.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
If a female's not fucking you, bro, she's fucking somebody.
Yeah.
I learned that shit young. I learned that shit very young. Yeah. If what you're not doing for somebody else is willing to do or is doing for that person.
Exactly.
Period. Point blank. So you got to be on point with your shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to being used by somebody, know what you're willing to give up. Some people don't mind being used because some people need to feel like they need it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They will need it. So I get it. Some people may be cool with it, but know your worth and know, like, you know what, all right, I can give this, I can give my
but
time,
I'm not gonna give this.
But I'm not going. Yeah, I have a limit. You gotta draw a motherfucking line.
It, but don't look for this and that and that.
Yeah, but you gotta start drawing lines.
It's green out here, man. I don't know what it is. Love is a powerful thing.
Yeah, it makes you do stupid shit.
It do.
Like be used and not, you know what I'm saying?
And don't give a fuck. It knows that you're being used. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and just chill and accept the fact that I'm being used. Motherfucker. What?
When you get out of the deal, like come on, man. Like, I tell my homeboy all the time, like, you know, you have to take care of yourself because ain't nobody else going to do that shit. And you can find somebody who's going to, you know, be there for you and stuff, but until you do, you got to worry about you. That's how you are. I think you're a person that take care of yourself. Make sure that regardless of what nigga you talk to, nigga, I'm going to be good. You know what I'm saying? If I got to do it for myself or you're going to do it for me, I'm going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people need to look at themselves that way and say, you know what, I'm worth more than you just, you know, getting free dick from me or free this or free that. Nah, like I tell people all the time, like people like, oh, we need to hang out with, like, yeah, but my time is very valuable to me. So if I give it to you, my nigga, like please respect that and make sure, like, you know, like that's just how it is. Know what your value is. You know. So like I said, being used, it goes a lot of ways. A lot of ways you can be used. But
and you know what the fucked up thing I hate about the whole being used thing, because like actually you can actually being nice to somebody, like generally being nice because you're actually a nice guy, and people would take that as I use that nigga. Like motherfucker, I was being nice to your motherfucking ass because I said to you as something else. Like I ain't want to fuck, I ain't want to do this or that. I was generally just being a nice guy because you know my personal values and views are to actually help our brothers and sisters out here. If you want to take it as you using me, look. Something's fucking wrong with you and how you was fucking raised, motherfucker.
This motherfucker drinking something else. Oh my god.
Looks like Kahlua.
But you know, I call these
don't
niggas.
Worry about when I'm
y'all remember that movie Can't Buy Me Love? Can't remember that movie Can't Buy Me Love? There's a lot of them niggas out here. That's buying, paying, just because. You feel what I'm saying? And it's sad because, I mean, I like them ones. Honestly.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's sad because that's what society has come to it to make you think that you have to fucking do. That you have to buy love. That you have to contribute this to feel love. Like
well, not love. I'm just saying shit in general.
In general, whatever.
Right.
But still, like, it's just, you have to do this to get that. Like, what happened to like the old days? Like, what happened to make your own rules of just living life, man? Like, shit is fucked up.
It is.
Yeah. Everybody living to a certain standard that don't even make any sense. That don't even really adapt to your life or yourself or your pure inner you. They following rules that somebody else fucking set.
But niggas been doing that. People been doing that for a long time.
And that's why society keep getting fucked up.
Yeah, but it just seems like it's even more so because the internet is making the world smaller. You know what I'm saying? It's connecting everybody visually, so it make the world seem smaller. But
you know
niggas
what?
been doing that forever.
I wouldn't say it make the world seem smaller. It makes it seem bigger for the simple fact it's making everybody's looking at this one thing and taking it as point value and making it seem wider and more accepting than what it really is. Because really, like everybody you see on the internet is probably doing the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, we doing this, we doing that because everybody else on social media is doing this and doing that. But outside of that, you know, motherfuckers who don't pay attention to that, to know the real shit, no, we ain't fucking paying attention to that shit. We gonna do us. Yeah. Like how people say, like, oh yeah, black people ain't getting married to other black people. Black love don't really exist or all that other shit. Look outside of that. Black people get married all the time. There's love out here. Yeah. Outside of social media. They're just not posting it. Why? Because they're living their life. They're enjoying their love. Right. They're enjoying them being with each other. They're not going to post all that shit all the time. Why? Because real life don't need to be posted all the time. Because people know there's drama. Only people who post real shit is the people who got that strong love that can't be affected by social media.
Or ain't been affected yet.
Yeah, or affected yet. Yeah. Either you can't affect it, or they ain't been affected yet. Yeah. Or maybe you ain't got nothing out there that can't affect it.
Nigga, I've been with my shorty about 7 years. Me and her ain't even Facebook or Instagram friends, nigga. That makes this shit so much better.
Hey, I know
it's so much better.
I'm telling you,
and
that definitely make it better.
Because you know you got them motherfuckers who gonna jump out there. Oh, this motherfucker with somebody? Yeah. Let me step in.
In reality,
fuck out of
y'all might not be friends, but trust and believe she know everything that go on
oh, nigga, she probably got a fake profile on there.
Not even that. Her friends. Somebody is the motherfucker. Look,
I'm hip. But at least she gotta go through a filter, another source. She ain't gotta be on my page or calling me talking about who's this bitch that just commented on your picture.
That motherfucking screenshot is a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, that screenshot. I had a post. I seen a meme about that today. How many people, if you got a screenshot that could break up somebody's relationship, say yo. And it was so many motherfuckers on there talking about some yo. I'm like, y'all niggas snitching.
Was it more women or men?
It was mixed. It was a rap motherfucker. But I mean, out of the first like maybe 15 I looked at, majority of those were women.
Yeah.
And like
y'all do that though, son.
Because they always want to feel like, I gotta win.
Hold on, but I don't have no social media.
I know, but I'm talking about they feel like they always gotta win. Like
that's too much time.
Yeah, but I mean, why even fuck somebody that you know in a relationship just to trap a motherfucker and say, hey, that's blackmail, honestly. Because if you don't do from now on what I want you to do, this motherfucking screenshot here alone is going to end everything you hate. But when you don't give a fuck, then the screenshot don't matter.
Now, y'all can call me motherfucking King Love out this bitch, man. Like, I'm King Love, but something like y'all like, look.
This motherfucker, them caps.
King Love,
King Love. We used to call him Love Doctor.
Oh, because he always came with all
with
this.
The love.
We all ratchet and raw with it.
And then we get to him and he just like,
if you
the
just
love language says that, you know,
I'm all about positivity and love.
That's
right. Y'all know that, because at the end of the day, look.
That's why when
if you really married on it and
shit like that, all he can come up with is, oh yeah, I stole something.
That shit was funny as shit.
Yeah, I went to the store and stole that shit. Shout out to all my niggas that stole them chicks with me and shit.
Hey, look, my youngin'. Come on, fuck all that shit, my youngin'.
Go ahead with your story, man. Go ahead,
we had story time.
Go ahead, Love.
Nigga, you know I used to steal all that goddamn shit.
Like some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, I can't think of no stories. Like, nigga, you got a story every week just like everybody else. Give us one. And I can't think of nothing. And this nigga, This nigga Kane said, man, I mean, they just steal something being funny and shit.
Yeah.
This nigga went
Takes the
on
shit
a
and go.
tangent.
He taking it
I
ran
used
with
to steal that shit back in the day.
all the
Like,
niggas around Palmer Park used to steal
Oh,
women.
no,
shit.
not Palmer Park.
Well, I don't remember the name
Not
of it.
Palmer Park.
Shit.
I'm not affiliated.
That
I know
shit
y'all at
was
Palmer
funny
Park,
as
but I ain't
shit.
affiliated with Palmer Park. But I'm a motherfucking
That
man,
shit
boy,
was
187,
funny.
bro.
Well, all I knew was some motherfucking neighborhood that you shot
My
out every
old
day
homies,
on
you
the
know, we
block
used to
said
go-
you steal it.
We used to go to motherfucking war.
Y'all dumb as a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
And motherfucking super fresh.
Go ahead with your.
All right, fuck
Go
that.
ahead.
We not doing
Go
this.
back.
Look,
Take it back. Go ahead, love, doc.
we
Talk
got
about what
we
you-
got out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank y'all.
Oops, out
Well,
of
go
time.
back
My
like
bad.
seriously. What the fuck was he talking
We
about?
out of time, man. We out of time. It's been over an hour. Look, man.
Oops.
Thank y'all for.
The
Out of
king
time.
comes in up
My
with
bacon.
upset
Let
shit.
it fast.
The king
Welcome
comes
with the
and upset
motherfucking don't be a
shit.
business.
Thank y'all for watching the show, man. Every other Sunday, we always
Wait,
sit
that-
on here act stupid.
Y'all, nigga.
Shout out to our guests.
Hey,
Man, give
my
it up,
talk.
man.
Cut it off.
Go check out this podcast, too, man. Check out the podcast.
Knick knack,
That's
paddle,
FM.com.
give a dog a bone.
2000.
We not doing this.
Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. With your
Man, y'all already know, man. Y'all check us out in 2 weeks, right here, same time,
Oh,
same place.
wait. Jahan,
Oh,
pull
he
Jahan.
on? God
Jahan,
damn.
get on D'Angelo so we can
No.
do a shout out
Oh,
with
yeah.
you right quick. Hold on. Can I
Because
let
I
you run
tried
Jahan?
twice. Nah, yeah, put him on your shit. I put him on
Put
your
them
list
on your
twice.
shit.
Fuck.
Mr. Hollywood, hope we gotta do a shout out. Mr. Hollywood.
Hello.
His ass should have been here. We could make this a big holiday special.
Yeah.
On our page.
Alright, so what happened was, y'all already know my boy Hollywood Jahan. He's in town actually. He stay over there in Cali, but he's in town right now for the holidays, and he was gonna come through the show. He couldn't make it, but he called in. He's on Marcus King's live right now. Oh yeah, real quick. I want to ask you something real quick.
Switch it.
No, you good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, real quick. All right, the last topic was about using people, right? Like being used. Now, you being in the industry that you're in, when it comes to just being, on TV, movies, and things like that, just being in that field, like a lot of y'all use each other a lot. People call it networking and shit. That sounds a lot better. But how do you feel about people using you, your 1.7 million followers and shit, and vice versa? You using people who has, probably more accolades than you to get yourself up. Like, how do you feel, or do you have anything to say about being used, or networking, or however you want to term it? Like, do you have anything to say about that?
I feel like this game, this industry,
Uh-huh.
business. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like it's all built on
Relationships?
relationships, and in that sense, it all kind of goes together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, there's certain levels of people using people and how grimy they are,
Yeah.
and I think when you use people and you're not upfront with it, that's when it gets a little
Yeah.
sketchy.
Yep.
Yeah. And
But
we,
if you like yo, I'm here, like you straight up, like I need you for this, and I got you. Like when I was doing some work with Kevin Hart, Nick was like, look, I'm using y'all for your social media. Y'all use me. You can't do nothing but respect that. Like,
Right.
Like I'm literally using y'all.
Yeah.
So, and I got stuff that y'all need, so use
boom.
me. You
That's the
know,
thing.
so I
It's the
respect that.
relationship.
When
That's,
it's when you be like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to be your friend and trying to make it all cool and stuff, and you really got a real motive that you're not really putting out there. That's when it gets a little grimy. It's like, yo, you could have told me that from the beginning.
hell
Why
yeah.
you trying to be like my best friend when you don't really fuck with me like that?
Exactly. And that's what we were saying earlier. Like, we feel like in relationships, a relationship is basically two people using each other, but they have an understanding.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when you build a relationship with somebody, in the industry, things like that, if y'all are on the same page and y'all understand that we're using one another, if it's a platform, it's for this or for that, it's cool. But when it's some undermining shit and somebody's not being genuine, or somebody just lying and just trying to, use you for your clout, it is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that. But I just wanted to definitely get you to chime in on that topic. We were closing out when you called, but we had to make some room to get you in there real quick.
Hey guys, hey. Sorry.
He said, hey, guys.
Sorry, I'm late. I was playing some Smash. It's live up.
Retarded. But we appreciate you calling in, man. Y'all holler at him, Jahan Jones, on everything, on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. I'll see you in a little bit. And everybody else, we'll see y'all next time, man. Thanks for coming and watching. Oh, yeah, one more update. YouTube got all the episodes now. So look up LiveVibezPodcast, all of them, from the first episode all the way up until I upload this shit probably in the next couple days. So, yeah, go to YouTube, look that shit up, LiveVibezPodcast. Everything else is still coming. It's a lot of security bullshit still, but at least y'all can watch the episodes on there. Share that shit on your Facebook pages and all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all, and we out.
Y'all already know. Check us out in 2 weeks. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe.
Later, homie. Thanks for the.
Don't put your hands in you won't put your face.
Hey.
And we out.
We out.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, look, man. Now we gonna have to do some
Oh, man.
some old